My name is Zach Adams. I am a pastor in Coeur d'Alene, Idaho. I help to lead a church called Revelation Church. We planted the church about 3 years ago in 2018. As a part of my planting assessment, one of the recommendations was that I take part in the Convergence program. And at first, honestly, I was a little offended by that. I have a bachelor's degree in biblical studies and I have a master's divinity degree as well, and I was wondering why the Convergence program was going to be a good addition to my education, but I am really glad that I did. I tell people that in Bible college I learned a lot about the books of the Bible. In seminary I learned a lot about how to lead a church. But in Convergence, I gained relational leadership skills that I wasn't taught elsewhere. The cohort model has been really successful for the way I like to learn. We get information in advance. We're able to kind of process through book work and assignments and then get together in a monthly intensive and hash things out with a group of guys that are my peers in ministry at different places in their journey as church leaders, and it's been a really fruitful 3 years of my ministry leadership training. The subject matter at Convergence is thoroughly practical and applicable to things that I deal with on a daily basis in our young church. I've gained skills in dealing with relational conflict. I've learned how to shepherd my church through our changing culture. We've had opportunity to work on our preaching abilities and a variety of other things that I am constantly implementing when I get back home. One of the ways that Convergence has been really helpful for my growth as a Christian personally and as a leader corporately has been the cohort model that Convergence uses. As I studied in previous educational environments, there was a lot of focus on the process of educational goals, but with Convergence, in addition to that, there's a large focus on relationship. I've met some guys that are really close friends, and we spend time not only in the classroom learning together, but afterwards sharing meals together, watching movies, hanging out, and we correspond with each other throughout the month. These men have become real partners in ministry, even though they come from a variety of church contexts throughout the Northwest. They are all guys who have affected my life in really profound ways. My time in Convergence has really helped me learn how to become a leader of future leaders. And as I implement the things that we've learned in our intensives over the last 3 years in my local church, I'm really excited to continue to see how the way God has changed me through this process will pour into the lives of the people that I lead. As CV Northwest continues to develop resources for training leaders, I'm excited to participate and become a facilitator of those additional resources in my local church and see the principles and methodologies of the Convergence program continue to bear fruit in years to come at Revelation Church in Coeur d'Alene.